offers 21 full scholarship of 34,000 euros, including tuition fee waiver and monthly stipend. Okay, guys, welcome to today's video. We are going to look at Maastricht University NL High Potential Scholarship. This is a scholarship offered by this university in Netherlands, one of the best universities out there in Europe. So, as you can see here, the Maastricht University UMNL Potential Scholarship Program offers 21 full scholarship of 34,000 euros, including tuition fee waiver and monthly stipend. Each academic year for highly talented students from outside the European Union who have been admitted to a master's program at University of Maastricht. So it's simple. The scholarship program consists of both high potential scholarship that's funded by the Maastricht University Scholarship Fund and the NL Scholarship, which is financed by the Dutch Ministry of Education, Culture and Science in conjunction with Dutch universities and universities of applied sciences. It is aimed at international students from outside the EU or EEA who wish to follow a full degree program in the Netherlands. Who is eligible, duration of the UMNL High Potential Scholarship, amount, application procedure, selection procedure, and student testimonials. That's what we are going to look at. Now, who is eligible? All candidates must meet the following requirements. Okay. Now, let me just take you quickly before we talk about this application deadline. The application deadline is up to and including 1st February 2025. So you have enough time to prepare your application. This is an opportunity you don't want to miss. Trust me. So it says you hold a nationality in a country outside the EU or EEA, Switzerland or Suriname, meaning if you are in EU, Switzerland or Suriname, you are not eligible and meet the requirements for obtaining an entry visa and residency permit for the Netherlands. Please check this website before you apply to see in which country you have to collect your MVV visa for Netherlands. If you already have a residency permit for another Schengen country, of course, Schengen countries, most of them are in Europe, you can only apply if this residence permit is still valid until at least 2nd September 2025. If your residency permit expires before this, you can only apply for the scholarship from your home country via a MVV visa application. More information can be found on the web pages of the visa office. Now, that's the first thing. You hold a nationality in a country outside. The second one, you do not have dual nationality from an EU or EEA country or Switzerland. The other one says you have applied for admission to a participating full-time master's program at the Maastricht University. So you will see the participating programs here. I will click on them soon. For the 2025-2026 academic year, you meet the specific admission requirements of the University of Maastricht master's program to which you have applied. You have never participated in a degree-seeking higher education program in the Netherlands. Students who have completed exchange programs in the Netherlands are welcome to apply. So maybe you have been to Netherlands because of an exchange program and you're back to your country, you can still apply. You are not older than 35 years. There is age restriction of age on the 1st of September 2025. The next one says you have obtain excellent results during your prior education program as demonstrated by your latest grade transcript showing a GPA of 7.5 out of 10 or higher. Now, I know this may mix up certain people. It's simple. All you have to do to know whether your GPA hits this mark, you just do what we call proportion. If 7.5 equals to 10, basically, what do you have equals to the maybe, anyways, I don't know if I can explain that. I can't share my screen here, but what you should do, just a 7.5 divided by 10 multiplied by 100. That should give you something like 75%, basically. So, well, if your GPA is 3 on a 4.0 scale, Whatever you have, you divide this by 4, multiply by 100. If you have 75, that means you are in the same range. If you are 75% for 5.0 scale is 3.8 GPA. So just for you to know. Now the next one say you can only submit an application once. Please make sure all documents meet the requirements before you start your application. We cannot add or replace documents after you submit the application. Please note, this is very competitive scholarship. Only 2% of the applicants get awarded this scholarship. Only 2%. So of course, so that shows that the number of students that will apply for the scholarship. However, that should not scare you. Should not scare you, okay? Duration of the NL high potential. So for masters, 30 months for a 1-year master's program and 25 months for a 2-year master's program. Okay. So amount of the NL high potential scholarship program. Living expenses, you have 15,925 euros, 30 months, and for the 25 months is 30,625 paid to students by the International Service Desk. So health and liability insurance, you have 700 arranged for and paid by the International Service. Visa application cost, you see at cost, it means it depends on your university, it depends on your country or what happens in your country, like the application. Everything is going to be covered, arranged for and paid by the International Service. Tuition fee, again, they will pay for it. Pre-academic training course, they will pay for it at cost for the first block, only international student ambassador program. So for the first block, they will do. The next one, you have to do it. Okay. These amounts are subject to change for academic year 2026-2027. This is for 2025-2026. So now, please note that a mandatory part of the scholarship is a room that will be allocated to you. Accepting the scholarship means you accept the room. So it means that the accommodation, they will give you a room. So you don't have any choice. Whatever room they give you, you have to accept that. The accommodation provided to the scholarship students is not suitable for partners or spouse or children. Okay, preference with regard to the accommodation, religious belief will be taken into account. Okay, example. So it depends. If you are this refusing the room means your scholarship will be cancelled. So you don't have to. Now the amount of 15,925 for living expenses. Out of this, you have 1,225 per month. If you divide it, covers the following expenses and can be broken down as follows: housing 600, groceries and personal hygiene 160, telephone 60, travel 100, books and study material 90, euros, clothing, hobbies and going out 125. This is per month. I think this is per month. That's what sums up to 1,225. Okay. Application procedure, and this is key. So listen carefully. Step 1. Register for one of the participating master's program at. I'm going to leave the whole of this link. So you read it and you have to click participating programs. For full details on how to register for a master's program at please see your prospective programs web page. Once you have submitted the application, so you click here, student study link. You click here and you submit your application. You will receive a student ID number for You will need a student number in order to complete and submit the application, the scholarship application form. Okay. So what does this mean? You first have to apply to the program that you are interested in within the university. Now, you will give you a student ID. That's the ID you have to use to apply for the scholarship now. Okay. Please note, only master's program in the list above are eligible for UMNL High Potential Scholarship. Okay. Okay. Now, please note, you first have to apply for the master's program. Of course, I've said it at to receive your student ID. As soon as you have your student ID, you apply for the scholarship. However, you must meet all admission requirements except legal residency of your master's program before the scholarship deadline. Please be aware that the admission deadline may differ to the scholarship deadline. So the admission, it depends on the program or the university. Okay, it's different from the scholarship deadline. Please note, if your study program requires the payment of a handling fee as part of your program's admission procedure, the International service desk does not cover handling fees. You are responsible for paying any handling fee for your program required by February 1st, 2025. To check whether your program requires the payment of handling fee, please check your program's web page under the menu tab Admission Requirements. What does this mean is that even though the scholarship part of the university and in combination with the Ministry of Higher Education or something, if the particular program requires that you have to pay, let's say, application fee, that's what we mean by handling fee, you are going to be responsible and not the scholarship committee or the international service desk. Okay. So that's what it means. And for you to know that, you just have to check the program, click on the program, and you check admission requirement, you know. Please note, you need to provide official documents from your home university showing your most recent GPA and a document explaining your grade system. You'll see it at the back of your transcript most often. We only accept applications with a GPA 7.5 out of 10 or higher. That means your minimum should be 75. Okay? This is equivalent to a minimum of 75% out of 100 or 3 out of 4. So that means if you are on a scale of 4, you need to have 3.0 CGPA, depending on your grade system. Okay, now the next one, step 2. Please fill in the application form. You need to log in with your account. So that means the ID you have been given. Please fill out the application form here. Now you are going to fill in the application form. You click on this one, which is why I'm going to leave this link. Okay, we only accept application by the application form. Upload the following document in a doc or docs or PDF format and submit your application. Please note that you will only be able to submit your application once. So please ensure that all of your documents are and reference contact details are up to date. If you have applied for multiple study programs, the International Desk will ensure that you complete scholarship application. Your complete scholarship application is considered for all eligible programs for which you have conditionally approved or approved admissions. Oh, this is good. So meaning you can apply to multiple programs. Okay. If the programs are eligible, they will look at all those programs for them to assess you for the scholarship as well. So these are the documents: your curriculum vitae, your CV should be up to date, contain relevant, think of this, don't go and take your old CV, relevant information about your education and job experience, and should not be longer than A4 papers, should not be longer than 2 A4 papers. These are the basic requirements some of us don't listen to. Okay. If you have received any awards or prizes, please do not forget to mention this on your CV. Okay. Fine. Letter of motivation. Please use the template. Use this template. You click on it for the letter. This template will focus on your motivation for the scholarship. Proof of academic excellence. Please upload your university transcript. We've talked about this. A document explaining your grade system. Of course, most often it is at the back of your transcript. Personal statement of financial needs. Please explain why you would benefit from being awarded a scholarship and describe your personal circumstances such as financial difficulty, sole parent or caretaking responsibility, medical condition, disability, refugee status, etc. So you have to explain that. A reference letter. We have prepared scholarship reference letter guidelines. All of these details, oh my God, just focus, bro. Just focus, sis. Just focus, aunt, uncle. You get the scholarship. Trust me. The details, you have to be ready to sit, just like what I'm doing now. Okay. Please forward them to your referee. So you have to send this to your referees for them to look at them before they write you something. If they can't, you do it yourself and send it to them, as they will help your referee to write a good reference letter on your behalf. Please note that the references must be former professors, lecturers, or employers, and not family members. Recommendation letters will be dated and written no earlier than February 2024. Okay? Letters that do not adhere to the guidelines are not taken into account, which means your application is incomplete. You need to upload the reference letters yourself. This cannot be done by your referee. Please note that you may check, because everything you are going to be. So you read this, know exactly. Then they will have to read it and write you, and they will give you the letter, and then you upload it. The contact details of one referee. Please note that we might check the authenticity of your referee by contacting your referee. Therefore, ensure that you take the following steps when choosing a referee and submitting their details. Relationship to applicant. Indicate your referee's connection to you. Is this your professor, teaching supervisor, employer? So these are some of the things. A lecturer. Please remember that family members may not function as referees. Work telephone number of your referee. Be sure to include the applicant's country calling code. So if it's my country, Sierra Leone, 232, Nigeria, I think 234, other countries. Work or institutional email address. Okay. Letters referencing only a personal email address will be rejected. These are basic things. So please ensure that your referees do not include their personal emails. They have to include their work email. Okay, their institution email. Now, this is just a selection procedure, and this is key as well. Note that step one, the UM International Service Desk check if all applicants are complete, if all applications are complete after 1st February, because that's the deadline, so they will check. Now, step two, the UM International Desk sends all complete applications to each UM faculty in February 2025. Step three, each faculty selects and rank their top 5 scholarship applicants and send this to UM International Desk for final check in March. Now, the UM International Service Desk confirms that the faculty selection by the end of March and will invite the selected candidates for an online interview. Step 5, after the interview have taken place, the UM International Service Desk will inform all candidates of their application status in April 2025. Your status will be selected, waitlisted, or rejected by the beginning of May at the latest. So you will either see selected, or you are on the wait list, or rejected. Waitlisted applicant status will be changed to selected or rejected by May. Okay, so then you'll be on the wait list and you will know. Scholarship awardees will receive more information about the UM pre-academic training program and arrival in Maastricht upon receiving their award letters. The UM pre-academic training, even this is a 3-week mandatory component. Okay, step 6. Let's just forget about that. First week of August. Step 6, you must sign and return the award letter to the UM International Desk to accept the scholarship. Read about the NL scholarship. Read everything. Please know that the UMNL High Potential Scholarship is very competitive scholarship. Only 2% they are saying, and this is the testimony. Basically, if you want to read this, I was a practicing physician in Sudan. After a few years of clinical work, I rediscovered my passion for research and epidemiology. So I made the decision to change careers and work outside of the clinic. At first, I thought only students with a lot of volunteer work or leadership position receive scholarship, but I learned that UMNL High Potential Scholarship, which you can get based on outstanding academic performance. When Suhad got the acceptance letter, a war erupted in Sudan, and she spent the next 6 months traveling from Sudan to Bahrain to Ethiopia in order to receive an inside travel visas for the Netherlands. It wasn't easy, but I kept going, even if it meant going to the roof of my building to find an internet connection. Anyway, so that's it about the scholarship. Everything is clear here. I don't want to make, okay, now the only thing, I'm just going to click on this for you to see the programs quickly. So let's open that and see the programs. But this is something you can do. Basically, you see lots of, this is Faculty of Art. Faculty of Art, let's wait for it to finish reading, then maybe I will expand this one a bit. You see here, please note that only the following master's program are eligible. Lots, everything, Faculty of Arts and Social Science. I'm just going to read. Faculty of Law. Wow. Lawyers, they don't often get scholarship like that. Faculty of Health, Medicine, and Science. And this again, imagine. Now the next one is Faculty of Psychology and Neuroscience. School of Business and Economics. Everything is covered, I guess. Okay. Okay, not everything, basically. I think for engineering, I'm sorry. Okay, so these are basically the areas. So only if your area or you have related course here, then you can apply for it. Okay. Okay, guys, don't forget, if this video has given you any information vital, please consider to like, share, and comment where you are in your study abroad journey. And I see you again in my next video. Bye bye for now.